Despite what most dictionaries say, there is no real definition for homelessness. Being a homeless comes with depression and humiliation. In the US, there are around 600,000 homeless families and children. These people live with fear in their lives because they do not have a steady home or a stable home and never know what will happen to them.
We can start off by not harassing them when they are not hurting anyone. Secondly, we can inform them about housing and charities that may help them, and also donations. We can start donations by schools and stores. So a way to help is by having blessings box in local places like schools, parks, anywhere that a lot of people go, like homeless. And we're gonna have the blessings box, and they're gonna be available for the homeless when they need something. And whenever people are available, they can go and bring more stuff.
So how many years have you been homeless? Two. And what are some actions that made you?
Lost my job, lost my place to live.
Has the community or anything like? How do I ask this question? Do you think the community is helping you guys like better your lives?
No.
No.
Why?
Why do you think that they're not trying to help?
Because they just shuffle us from one place to the next.
Can you give me an example of that?
No.
No. Alright, man. Well, look here. I got something for you, like water, hand sanitizer, toothbrush, toothpaste. Just need something to help you out for how much whatever it lasts. Okay. Alright. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so my experience with this was I have so many feelings because it's honestly so crazy how many people you find that they had everything and then in a second they lose it. So it just says a lot about how society and how hard life gets, and me knowing that like my parents work really hard for what we have. It's just really hard to see that these people ended up with nothing, not even like family members to help them out. So it gives you a whole different perspective on life, and I think that overall, like now I'm going to appreciate everything that I have much more, and I'm really glad that I got to do this experience. Thank you. Another thing that's really important that we have to notice is that these people are really not doing anything to us, but we're not doing anything to help them. And not only that, we're affecting them much more than we should be helping them. For example, one of the homeless people that we interviewed today, he said that they're being mistreated by cops, and I really don't understand what the problem is about finding a place to sleep on a public property. If anything, we should be able to help them just because it should come out of the goodness of our hearts, not to hurt them in any way. And most of them, we don't know their stories, so we should always be thinking twice before we do something mean to people we don't even know. Some solutions include emergency shelters that provide temporary or nightly shelter beds to people who experience homelessness. Then there is transitional housing that provides homeless people with up to 24 months of housing. There's also safe havens that provide service and shelter to hard-to-serve individuals.